Yeah, welcome back. It's been a little while since the last video. In fact, not even a little while, quite a while. About 3-4 weeks. I've been busy with life, obviously, and just taking a little bit of time. Whew. I'm in Northumberland again. Well, actually, I'm in Scotland, on the border, and I'm heading up to a hill with some cracking views, and the weather's meant to hold off. Although the weather has changed quite substantially. If you go back probably 2 days, what day is it now? Friday. Go back 2 days ago, we're probably hitting like 15 degrees. It's now getting into the 2s and 3s, and I can certainly feel it now. It's a little bit chilly. It is a little bit chilly. Oh. Right, I'm just going to plough on and get to the spot. At the spot now, been joined by a guest, but we'll keep it like that. Nice views of the Cheviots, and then back down quite a well-known spot over there, and then down into the Scottish border across there as well. So a bit of a wind coming in, and it is really cold, so I'm going to get the tent set up so we've got a bit of cover. That's the tent all set up now. It's bitterly cold. It's freezing. So I'm going to get my kit inside, get all squared away. And I might even get a coffee straight on because I'm that cold. Looking forward to my tea, I know that much. But yeah, what do you think? It's the Nortent Vern 1. Looks solid enough. It's got a crossing pole on there, which should give it a bit more rigidity. If you think of it like a bit of like a Hilleberg Akto style, is the vibe I'm getting. But yeah, the crossing pole should give it some real structure. But it looks a real good tent. Let's get inside. That's everything else set up now. So the tent's all sorted and the interior. So in here, this is a new bag that I'm trying out. This is the Criterion Quantum 450, good to about -10. Weighs about 800 grams, feels real quality. It's got Pertex fabric on the outside to give it a bit of protection as well. And also in here, the Nemo insulated, which has got a 4.9 rating, I believe, so should get a good test tonight. But loving the look of this tent. Holding up well. It's probably only about 10-15 mile an hour, so not much, but looks great. We've just been outside with the anemometer there. The max gust was showing at 41.9. This is holding up fine. It's probably constant about 25, so well within forecast, but just going to keep an eye on this and see how it performs. Impressed so far. The crossing pole, like I said, the crossing pole should give it some real integrity and structure. So, and as you see, it's not really budging. Yeah. So yeah, it's doing all right. Right, we've retired. We're retired to the tent. It's bitterly cold, the wind is kicking through. The tent's holding up fine. I'm hungry and cold, basically. I've opted for a different source of light this time. Big shout out to Mark Chapman. Thank you very much, mate. But thought I'd go for something a bit more natural. I've opted just to have a little bit of a more relaxing camp and not focus too much on filming and try and enjoy the moment a bit more, because I was probably getting a little bit distracted. We've got cloud rolling in for the remainder of the night, so there's not going to be any stars. I will check out periodically just to see if there's anything, but we're not expecting anything, so I think it's going to be stick my AirPods in and listen to a podcast and drift off and have a good night, hopefully in the bag and on the warm mat. Morning, folks. It's about 7 o'clock and I slept pretty well, to be honest. Really impressed with this Criterion sleeping bag. Normally I'm a quilt guy, so thought I'd try something new out. Very, very warm, as expected. Really good quality. And the Nemo pad kept me super warm last night as well, so yeah, good sleep. A little bit different being in this style of tent, because normally I like somewhere where I can sit up a bit, but plenty of space in here. I would prefer to be able to like kind of sit up a little bit more, but yeah, very long, super long. So if you're a tall guy, there's ample room to lie down. Ample. Yeah, I think we're just going to get a bit of breakfast on, and it's clagged in, although it is starting to break up a little bit, so we might get some form of sunrise, which we'll check out. Oh. It's a cold one, it's cold. It's a little bit breezy, not compared to what it was yesterday, but you know, thank God for the bottle, thank God for the apple juice there. If you know, you know. Right, we're just going to get packed away now, get the tent down, and then start making our way back down to where the cars are. I think I want to remember my hat next time. Right, let's be honest, this is probably the reason why you tuned into the video, to see what the impressions were for the Vern 1. I like it. It's strong. Seems very, very capable. I didn't have one side guide out last night and it was absolutely fine, and you seen the wind did get up a little bit there. I like the idea of the crossing poles. It does give it some real rigidity. Colour, looks sleek. Looks quite stealth. Yeah. And I really like the design. Materials are obviously quality. A lot of reinforcements in these parts as well. Obviously sil nylon does sag a little bit, so you do need a retention when it's wet. Plenty space inside. Like I say, it's a bit of a Hilleberg Akto style tent. Lengthwise it's absolutely massive. I've got a large pad in there with no real issues, and if you are a taller person, I'm only 5'10", and if you are a taller person I think that's fairly suitable. Whether you can sit up inside is another question. I can quite comfortably. Yeah, but I like it. I'll have to get it out again and give it another go. Different for me as well. So different for the style of tensile I would usually use, but it's good to try new things. Drop a comment down, what do you think? Drop a comment in the comment section, let us know what your thoughts are. Yeah, right, let's get it stripped down. Right, that's us all sorted and packed away. Leave no trace as usual. It's been a good trim. It's been a cool trim. The weather has definitely changed. Appreciate you sticking by, and we'll know what your thoughts are on the new pieces of equipment. Sometimes I didn't want a long video. It's just we'll come up to have a bit of crack and enjoy the moment a little bit more. But again, thank you to all the new subscribers and the comments everyone's leaving, because it's very, very kind. And till next time, peace out.